Welcome to another episode of The Pulse, Capsuleers, a frequent burst of info from New Eden. The surgical strike update to capitals and subcapitals is now live in EVE Online. You can get all the details of the update from last week's dev blog, which is linked in the description for the video below and also in the comments if you're watching on Facebook, as well as further tweaks that have been proposed to the update since the announcement, outlined in the news item, which is also linked. These include the battleship scan resolution increase being passed on to Tech 2 battleships, structure-guided bombs to receive the same 20% reduction to damage as normal bombs, limiting the number of cap boosters fit to one per ship for force auxiliaries, increasing Tech 1 freighter HP by 20% and more. This update means a big and much-needed shake-up for the world. It's exciting and we'll be monitoring for any further tweaks necessary. Now it's over to CCP Kaku for information on quality of life changes.
Hey Space Friends! The release on Wednesday included, among other things, a lot of small quality of life improvements. Those are things that you guys have been asking us for through various channels, and the aim is to make your EVE lives a little bit better, one small change at a time. One of my personal favorites is the ability to copy the contents of the inventory when it's in the default icon view. As you might know, our amazing community has developed some awesome third-party tools that are based on you pasting the contents of the inventory into them, and this little change makes those tools even easier to use. Another personal favorite of mine is allowing multi-fitting from station containers. This will be especially useful for those of you who are helping out your fellow Capsuleers by fitting up ships. This makes it easier than before to keep your equipment and fittings organized. Last month, we added the ability to collapse all groups in the market, the asset window, and the bookmark window. You guys liked it a lot and asked for this functionality in more places, so now we've added it to the browsers in the fitting window, as well as the search result windows. Another improvement we made is a new market search functionality. Rather than typing out the search term and then hitting enter to initiate the search is now activated as you type, so it's easier to find what you're looking for, even though you might not know exactly what it's called. Another new feature we added is the ability to copy structure profiles. While this might not directly affect a lot of you, this is very handy for the people in your corp who are doing all the heavy lifting of managing your structures. Now they don't have to start from scratch every time a new structure profile is needed. These are just a few of the quality of life improvements we introduced this week. If you want to see the full list, please check out the patch notes linked below. Rest assured that we're constantly working on improving your experience, and each month you'll see us fixing defects and making small improvements here and there. So please continue the conversation with us, because together we can make our EVE lives better.
Now it's over to CCP Dopamine for information on the CSM 15 elections, which are upcoming, and also the CSM minutes.
What's going on, everyone? CCP Dopamine here with a couple of updates on the Council of the Stellar Management. First, CSM Summit meeting minutes. We released the minutes to promote transparency and provide a bit of an insight into what takes place during the week of the summit. However, the format we have been using was falling short on few fronts. That's why we're gonna be improving this over time, and the more concise format, together with the added testimonies that you could see, are only the first step into exploring better ways we can let you in on the CSM process. Next up, CSM 15 elections are approaching fast, and by fast, I mean real fast. If you have been thinking about applying this year, you should start collecting all the necessary documents required to support your application right away. There will be a few minor changes to the application process, as well as the expectations we have towards the CSM members, which are designed to ensure we can improve the overall benefit everybody gets from the CSM all year round. I will be sharing more details with you very soon. Until then, take care of yourself and your loved ones during these trying times. Fly safe.
So now it's time to hand over to CCP Convict somewhere in deep space, and I've got a good feeling he's going to pull through this time.
Hi everyone, the stunning new Avatar redesign has made its way into the game, and to celebrate we're offering two 2-for-1 packs of Avatar skins, which will be on sale in the New Eden store until the 28th of April. The first set includes the Oasis of Faith and Rada Sunset skins, and the other includes the Canaan and Equilibrium of Mankind skins. Both sets of skins are only 250 plex each. And along with that, the New Eden store is running a 33% off sale on selected skins until the 23rd of April. This Sunday at 19:30 Eve time on CCP's Twitch channel, I'll be hosting another stream with a very special guest. This time it's Lord Maldoror, the leader of Rooks and Kings and one of the most storied and infamous characters in all of New Eden. And in fact, I'm just about to catch up with him right now. He's kindly offered to meet and go over a few things for the stream this weekend. He said all I had to do was come and find him at this gate. That is Rooks and Kings right there. So if you want more Rooks and Kings, make sure you tune into CCP's Twitch channel at 19:30 Eve time on Sunday. Fly safe.
That's all for this episode of The Pulse. Remember to stay safe, fly safe, and subscribe.